Oh, yeah. So, hey, welcome back. Welcome to episode 5. I'm so excited that you're still here. Some of you may be wondering, why did I handle cover rules that way? Because D&D works like that, man. Like, I could totally be like, I want to make the rules fit this way because, you know what? I don't feel like doing a +2 for half cover and a +5 with disadvantage for full cover. I can do what I want. I'm the DM. So if you hate me because of that, then hate me.
Leave an angry comment below.
He's a man with power. And
I haven't been able to pee-pee in 3 days.
I have.
And
I haven't left the table.
You may be looking at my new addition here. She's just going to scream for like 5 minutes. Trust me, she's just going to scream for 5 minutes. Her name is Skelly.
She responds.
She responds. And you're going to be wondering, well, who's this here? Well, his name is Moldy. Moldy. Get it? Moldy and Skelly. Get it? Get it?
You don't have to say get
Even
it.
she doesn't like it.
Nope.
She doesn't like it.
It's not a food reference.
She turned, yes. Well, Moldy
I
can't.
think she's making
cheese.
cricket sounds. No, it is. Not even that.
Anyways.
Smallest violin.
So literally the halfway inn is now liberated. You've murdered what you believe to be everything in the halfway inn. I've left everything from last week here so you guys get an idea of who is where. And yeah, so we have a goblin in a cage, which is off this way. Dell has a wheel of cheese in his hand still. And Toon is looking, your little mouse is looking at that cheese lustfully.
I give him a wink.
What would you like to do?
Perverted tune.
I want to explore the rest of the house.
Yeah.
Tavern.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's check them bodies.
I know, I agree. Let's check them bodies.
I'm going to take that grappling hook I threw up there and give it back to my good friend here.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for almost killing me. But that was mostly my fault.
Don't blame the hook. Okay, here we go.
So let me start with the goblins. All the goblins pretty much just have leather armor, shields. Some of them have scimitars, some of them have short bows. They all have about 8 or so arrows. And then one of them, instead of having a scimitar, has a hatchet, and he's also wearing cook's clothes, chef's clothes that are way too big for him. So he's got one of those butchering hatchets, a butcher's knife.
Not a hatchet.
A butchering hatchet.
A butcher's knife.
A dinner axe.
So I was going to be like, I want that hatchet, but then I don't want a butcher's knife.
The interesting part about Garf here is that he is wearing an interesting set of armor. It is, it looks like a bunch of, rags or tapestries, maybe rugs that he's sewn together over leather armor.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
He's got skills.
So it just looks like just a bunch of different types of really nice looking tapestries that he is now ripped and disfigured and sewn onto his armor.
So there's tapestry. There's a story on the tapestries.
Yeah, but some of them are ripped in half and things like that. You could do a history check to see
Piece
if
them
you
together.
could.
Yeah, I would like to do a history check to see if I can
Check
find
that
any
history.
meaning in any of this. So
Yeah.
D20.
Yeah.
3. Yeah, I'm gonna retire this one for a minute.
So
Is
3
anyone good
plus
at history?
I should have something special with history. Let me see what the old girl says here.
I do, actually.
I have a +4 in history.
So 7. Do you want to try?
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a 7 and a 9.
So we're like, oh, there's all covered in blood. Oh, never mind.
Darn.
Yeah, covered in blood, just old, dirty. It's hard to tell. Maybe from the fringes you can see that it's sort of like a burgundy, and you can make an illusion from your knowledge that maybe it's elven. You're not too sure. Like maybe the threads you could see the color maybe is an elven dye, but that's about it.
Now, if we look around the room, does it seem like those rugs and tapestries were taken from tapestries from this place?
There are some tapestries here that are ripped, torn, burned. You can make some of the assumptions that maybe some parts of it are, but not all from the inside of the tapestry.
Like one of those guys that everywhere he goes, he's like, gonna take some of this and put it on my armor, show where I've been.
One of those guys.
Yeah. A little dirt from Normandy or something. Yeah. All right. Is there anything magical about it? Other than its magical bugbear sewing skills?
Nope.
Just
good
a
sewing.
finer point of carpentry.
He's got his maul with a bunch of shards of glass on the
What kind
hilt
of armor?
now.
So it was
It's
plate mail, scale mail, chain mail,
I think it's just leather
rug
armor.
mail,
I want to say it's just leather.
snail mail.
It's hide armor, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, let's start. So that's floor 1, floor 2. That's the whole place. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, is there some sort of a wine cellar, basement-ish type?
Probably.
Do you want to look around?
Yeah, I want to look around and explore everything.
All right.
I search for secret doors.
Okay. So you can give me a perception check, and then an investigation as well. Why don't we have somebody do that? You can let me know what you're doing.
Okay.
Perception.
Oh, 20
I got
Natural
a
20.
16.
plus 4.
So investigative, or what was the other one?
Perception.
Perception. Where's my perception?
I got a 50. Perception.
You
Perception.
got a nat 20.
I got a natural 20. I see all.
Are you doing perception?
Yeah, or investigation, I guess.
Whichever one you want to do, because for me it's like looking for different things. Investigation would be the
investigating.
secret doors and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I do
Perception
investigating.
would be more of the things that are around.
So what do you get out of your investigating? What number?
A 20.
Okay, then I will
Or 21,
do,
technically.
I will do 18 perception.
Okay.
Nah.
Nah.
15 perception.
Okay. So you actually can see under the staircase, and we're just messing around on the bottom floor here. Under the staircase, you see that there is a sliding door under the staircase, and it's got no hands touched it in a while. But you could see that there's like a trail. What words are
Skid mark.
Yeah, and
So does the bugbear.
like a metal slider that you could see that it's intentionally made to slide back and forth.
I go, guys. Secret door.
All right, so you slide it open, and it's a wine cellar. This is where the wine is. It's supposed to keep it. You can see the humidity is perfect for this little sliding area, and it's been untouched.
All right, well, I go and I start looking for vintage wine.
All right.
And what do I perceive with my elven eyes?
So what you see is that there is, besides all the now broken like bottles and broken plates and now all the forks and knives are all bent because who knows how long these goblins have been playing with them. There is a back area that is the area where the kitchen is, and that has some stuff back there that looks to be like dirty. They have a rotting carcass in their little sinky basin area. It's just a rotting carcass of could be a deer of some kind. You could tell that there is trails of blood that come from upstairs and they go outside. And besides that, there's not too much that you could see perception-wise down here, because essentially it was where you're going to find that the wine cellar. It was a little harder of a perception check, easier of investigation. But there's stuff back here in the old kitchen.
Cool. Well, how fresh is that blood?
Taste it. Taste it.
Survival.
So now I have to
Are
roll
there
again
any,
for survival.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Cheese wheels, like extra, like more cheese wheels.
Did you want to check in the kitchen there?
Yeah, let's take a
Well,
look.
we gotta be careful because if it gets hot outside, the cheese will sweat and it's gross to touch.
Yeah, we need to
So-
bag a hold of.
Sweaty
I
cheese.
got 10 survival plus 0.
Perfect.
I feel like we could go around in disguise as cheesemongers, and in our carriage.
I think our ultimate goal mission, which is to go stop what's his name, we can convince them that we're cheese merchants.
Exactly.
All right.
I also have 10 sausages.
I
That go
think
great.
Cheese and
Probably-
sausage.
Sausage
Oh my
cheese.
god! And now we're
Take
gonna get
the
a bunch of wine.
Yeah.
We are a rolling party.
Yeah, we
let's
are.
get all that wine.
Only
and that's
we
actually that's a
had
party
that
right
stuff
there.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We got
We're just
someone who plays
gonna-
instruments.
We're gonna have a nice just trip. We're going
So-
to a spa.
In the back of the kitchen, besides a bunch of rotting fruit and rotting carcasses, you do find, I believe it's called a kiln, where they cook the old-fashioned breads and stuff like that. But
Sure.
like
For bread.
Like a pizza
It's
oven.
one of those brick ovens.
It's
it's a brick
school
oven, old school oven. It was like a kiln is where you cook the
ceramics.
Pottery.
like ceramics and pottery and stuff. Okay. Anyways,
I think it's metal.
heck yeah, it's metal.
So metal.
All
Got
right.
the loot.
So I'm trying to figure out how much the wine costs in it, and I'm trying to find out where.
In the meantime, I'm gonna grab the grappling hook.
I go, guys, nothing down here. Just
All
a
the
bunch of
wine
empty
got drank.
bottles. Sorry.
Oh, what a pigsty.
I'm gonna borrow that grappling hook from you.
Oh, yeah, here.
And since I'm anticipating at some point we'll interrogate that one goblin we have, I'm gonna go upstairs, set up the grappling hook where I set it up last time, tie the goblin that we have to that rope, and just have him sit up there.
So we're
Which
just
is
gonna
back
have
in
him
here.
hanging?
He's back in the carriage, right? Just in like a
Yeah,
box.
he's in a
Yeah, well, I'm
box.
just preparing.
Just playing
An
he's preparing his
interrogation.
interrogation
So
area.
now we're hanging him from the
If he
side
says
of the
something
building.
we don't like, we push him off the window.
It's a two-story window. The other goblin jumped out the window.
No, he
But
didn't.
he did on the first floor, I thought.
No,
No,
he just went
second
downstairs. He just walked
Yeah.
downstairs.
Oh, you're
He
right.
was thinking about jumping and he didn't. Could you roll me a percentile die? D100, please.
Uh-oh.
So 2d10s.
I think he's deciding how much percent of your body is now poisoned.
How drunk are you?
79. I
79.
am 79 drunk.
All right. Give me 3d6.
3d6.
No, crap.
That's how much
I'm
You
afraid that
jerk.
there's more goblins.
He's using his cheater die.
What? Cheater dice. Are you talking about my 18s? All right. Look at that. I rolled a natural 18. Close. 15.
15.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty funny.
in here,
Been
so
great.
you find some nice little vintage ones, but unfortunately the really expensive stuff is all gone. But you can tell that the combination of all the bottles in here, which are, there's about 10 different bottles that are still left in here. The combination of these would be worth 15 gold.
Or
Or
one
drinking.
great night.
Yeah.
Let's load them onto the carriage. I
Yeah.
load them onto our carriage. And
All right. So you have 15 gold worth of wine, and inside of that brick oven, there actually is something that is left in the oven.
Okay, can I find a little pizza paddle and shift it out?
Sure, there's like something of wood in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shimmy this thing out.
It is very stale, large loaf of bread.
I thought it was gonna be a dead body.
yeah, me too.
No,
Very
there's a dead
stale
body in
wine.
the sink.
Oh, right.
It's like a rib cage, like this.
Okay, so okie doke. We'll take the bread.
It's stale.
We will feed the ducks.
All right.
Since I'm upstairs and I've set up
Yes.
this poor little goblin to hang if he answers wrong,
Okay.
whatever that might be, I'm gonna check the upstairs rooms.
Okay,
Just-
so
Can I
Best
follow?
yeah.
I will follow.
There's 7 rooms. You could tell that the rooms on your right-hand side when you get up the walkway, they're smaller rooms because the doors are a little closer together. The other rooms are a little larger.
20 perception.
20 perception. You could tell that the room on the end has the most action going in and out because the door is sort of ajar already.
That's the one I broke into?
Yes.
I want to go check it out. Besides the rooms, what else is
Yeah.
in there?
Okay. So when you get in there, I'm sort of playing with your passive perception here. But there's, because I know you're going to be like, well, my passive perception would tell me.
No, that's fine. I'll be honest, I rolled an 8.
There's, as you enter the room, not only do you see that treasure chest that he saw that's filled with brooms and other fun stuff
Like
in it.
60 whatever was in there. Like
I don't have
60
that
pieces
list
of
anymore.
hemp and like brooms and belts.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of fun stuff. There is a bed, and there seems to be someone tied to the bed.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
dear.
snap. I didn't see that.
Well, they were awful quiet this whole time.
They
I
have
call him over.
a mask
snap.
on.
No.
I thought it was just
You mean a
pillows.
gag?
It's like a
Gag.
muzzle mask gag, like literally they're tied
I go
this
over.
person down.
It's
I
not
go over.
sexual in nature.
Sure. What's your way? We need to roll to find that.
What's the section?
roll
The mouse.
survival.
Like animal
The
handling,
mouse.
maybe?
So I have Tone go on him to undo the, like to chew at the little rope. So in case that person
Wait,
decides
whoa,
to
whoa,
bite
whoa,
me.
whoa. Which rope? Not the rope tying
The
him
mouth
down.
rope.
The mouth rope.
Gotcha.
I said I did it with the mouse, so if you try to bite me, because I don't know if this person
Let
is.
him bite the mouse.
Or I could do it. I don't care if he bites me. I mean, can
Mouse is
they bite for
doing
1
it.
hit
Yeah,
point?
Let Tone do something.
Oh, can we do our predator style? I give him some lay on
5
hands.
hit
Anyways, Tone chews the thing off,
All right.
takes it off of him.
Oh, don't hit me! Please don't hit me! Stop! No!
I mean, if you're into that, I mean.
If you don't shut up, I'll hit you.
Oh, that too.
Wait, are you people?
Yes. And a mouse.
Can you take the mask off, please? I can't see anything.
Oh.
The bag is sort of suffocating me.
I take this
Still
off.
takes it off.
Ah! It just looks like a half-balding, middle-aged man, a human,
Handsome fella.
and he looks at you in amazement. Are you the police, or are you the guards, or?
Kind of more like federales.
More like mercenaries.
Can I poke my head in and be like, we're the cavalry?
We don't have horses though.
Oh,
I
above.
don't know
We're the
words,
infantry.
and we're the best you're getting. That's whatever she says,
We're
that's
the
the
cheese
point.
merchants.
Cheese merchants.
Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Anyways, we were sent by the guild.
Oh, you're here to save me. Oh, thank goodness.
Well, who's me?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the owner.
Oh!
You're Mr. Halfway?
Yeah, halfway in, halfway out. That's what I always say.
Making jokes tied to a bed.
I feel bad for your wife if you have one.
Oh.
Had.
She's probably dead.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Wait, my wife is dead?
Do you have a wife?
Well, that's the reason why I was tied here.
Wait,
Because
this
of
was like
your
a Gerald's
wife?
game type thing?
But we were just having a nice night.
Oh
and
boy.
The goblins came.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
So
So you're into getting time.
She's
This
dead.
sink.
It was sexual in nature.
That
Well,
sink.
I mean, it's
About this
Were you
thing.
tied to the bed before or after the goblins got here?
Pretty sure it's before. If you saw a rib cage, would you know if it was your wife or not?
Oh.
What's up with this?
Did your
Oh.
did your wife look like
I
a
look at
giant-
all of them and I go, anyways.
Did
Can
your
you
wi-
untie me now, please?
Yes.
I've been stuck here for days.
did your wife look like a giant loaf of stale bread?
I pinch him.
Or a bugbear?
Stop.
All right, that's
Or 5
one
goblins.
I
hit
break
point.
the stale bread in half. I'm convinced there's treasure inside. I know there's not, but I break it in half.
Is it cheesy bread?
Yeah, there is treasure inside.
It's
It's
just
cheese.
gross old bread, but I'm refusing to give it up.
It's just stale bread.
There was no
I
amazing
pinched him to
reward.
stop
Okay.
because he's tormenting the poor man.
Sorry.
All right.
Old man, what's your name?
Well, my name is Doog Halfway.
Oh, his name was Halfway.
Here we go.
I flip him a gold coin. Now you.
I changed my name to Halfway because, you know, I bought the inn and, you know, you want to be the guy with the name. So,
What was your original name?
Lorfkamker der.
Good call.
Yeah.
that's a
Mr.
good name.
Halfway.
Strong name.
So, was this place in full operation when the goblins came, or did they catch you by surprise? Or
Yeah,
can you tell us a little bit of what happened?
it was really, really late. Must have been around. It was late in the evening. The sun had already been down for a few hours, and all the patrons and the guests were going into their rooms. And my wife and I thought we'd have a little bit of fun because you know things get a little stale in your old age. And
Tell me about it.
Hey-oh.
stale bread, good
Also,
joke.
I'm 90. It's a great joke.
And we just got started with our festivities, and the goblins came, and the bugbear thought it was funny to leave me tied to this bed.
It wasn't wrong.
Yeah,
He would like to punch me in the stomach just to hear me groan.
that's a dick move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of maybe what happened to your wife?
I heard some yelling and screaming. I was masked.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. Whatever your first name was.
Dude.
Doog. The dude. Doog. Do you know, rough number, how many people, including yourself, were here when they attacked?
Well, there's a few couples. I would say there were 3 couples that were staying in the house, in the rooms across the way.
Okay.
We had one other gentleman occupying one of the larger rooms, and he said he was going for a delivery run of some kind and was tired. So he was spending the night in one of the larger rooms. He gave me a writ of coin, and yes,
How long have you been in this state?
a few days now.
Oh my goodness.
You wouldn't happen
give
to
him the bread.
have any food, would you?
Oh
bread.
yeah, we got
Really
it in
thirsty.
spades. Here you go. And this is boring me. I go and make sure if there's nothing of value in any other rooms.
Yeah,
Um,
I also leave, and I wanna count 10 bodies. See if it adds up to 7. 3 couples and a dude.
Yeah.
I mean, let's collect the bodies and you can go over them and who
Yeah.
knows how accurate he
For
is.
what it's worth, I rolled an 18.
Okay. You're gonna notice something in actually that treasure
Can you
chest.
put us in the rooms actually?
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
know
yeah.
where
So,
we're going?
I'm
I
gonna
mean-
notice something in the broom treasure chest.
yes, actually,
right,
you're
I-
gonna notice something interesting in there. And
Forget the
then
mouse and the cheese.
mouse and the cheese, mouse and the cheese.
Maybe the mouse should just be like downstairs checking to make sure that we don't.
mouse and
He's
the
holding the
cheese.
door.
Well, he cut off
And
the
then-
sex mask.
Doog is gonna be this handsome buff guy.
Oh my god.
But
for-
is he a handsome buff guy? Or
No,
he's,
he's
not.
probably the opposite.
He's
Well, he's
an
handsome.
unattractive middle-aged
It's like
man.
exactly a
Yeah.
bald, attractive middle-aged man. Is there any other kind?
Why not? Okay, so why don't you roll a percentile die for me as well?
And that's just another 20? Is that
It's
100?
actually yeah D100.
Okay.
So two
That one?
10-sided.
Oh, two 10-sided.
So one with the double zero and one without.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
one without.
It doesn't really matter, but
It's
just
easier if you do, yeah.
yeah. And then roll those two together.
4 and 100.
So 4.
Okay. 4.
Wow.
Dang.
104.
I
Wait.
don't.
No, it's 0 4.
You do percentage.
Wait, it's a 0?
Yeah, it's a 0 unless you get another 0, in which case it's 100.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Can you roll it again?
Yeah.
So I told you that there was something there, and there's not going to be anything there.
67?
There we go. All right, 67. Oh shit! Holy shit! Roll.
Found the one ring.
Okay. All right.
I found the One Ring! I'm not human, so I can wear
Okay.
it.
So you kind of see some sparklings inside of that the case there, and you pull it out. You pull out like all the brooms and stuff like that. That
She's in the same
is
room as
garbage.
us right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna leave, but then I noticed something cool, so I stayed.
And you notice that there's five pieces of art that are like really nice looking. amongst the wood and stuff like that, because you could see the border of it. It's really nice looking.
Can I do like a history thing?
Sure.
Damn it. A 10 and my history.
You're not too sure of the history of these pieces of art, but you could tell that
14.
these are 14.
As long as I can do +4 history.
Yeah.
14 then.
So with 14, you could tell that these are mass-produced kind of things. Like you're gonna have a group of artists that do the same kind of art, and they sell them to different like hotels and different inns and stuff like that. But
Tacky is what you're saying.
yeah, they're
Tacky
just
art.
scenic stuff.
Sad boy.
Yeah.
Big eyes or whatever.
But you could tell you can get about 25 pieces of gold per.
I
You have
take
an eye for art.
Yeah.
I take 5 worth 25 gold.
And why don't you give me
I
a
feel like we'd be pretty good merchants.
D4
just
roll? A
traveling
roll?
around
Roll a
selling
D4
art, cheese
for me?
and wine.
Just traveled up this
This
one
diamond.
road and we have everything we
Why
want.
are we even adventurers?
Pyramid.
Triangle.
Just-
Pyramid.
Yeah.
3.
3. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. You guys ready for this?
Magic item. Magic
I know, right?
item.
It's a
Oh,
magic
shit.
painting.
Is it gonna fuck with my my being neutral?
Let's see.
Althea might have
Okay.
had a past of
Wait,
touching
no, no,
something
no.
and her alliance was ruined.
Where's the thing?
Sure, wait, what? You had a what now?
Items
She had
can-
she had an evil item before.
You had an evil item? What kind of item?
Okay.
That was a pigeon sphere.
So there is a black it's like a wide vial, like kind of like a
Beaker.
The flask.
Flask.
yeah, it's a flask,
round
but it's
ones?
a round one.
Potion bottle.
Yeah, it's a potion bottle, but it's black.
It's a black potion bottle.
Wait, is the bottle black or is the liquid inside?
Liquid
black?
inside.
Somebody taste it.
Oh, there's 2 of those.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of those, and then
I'll smell it.
it's a 93. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
She got the best.
What's
thing
happening?
ever.
Did I get the best thing ever? Oh my god, I got an awesome thing.
What, don't
we're-
you
we're
wanna
a
give the
team
party
here. It all
right
goes
at the
in
beginning?
the.
I'm not
All right.
saying it's all for me.
Okay, so you find
I'm
these
just
two.
saying I found.
You find these 2 black bottles, and you're not too sure what they are. But then on the bottom, there's some kind of cool-looking silvery armor under all the stuff.
Mithril.
So okay, so I found 2 potion bottles and some sort of awesome armor.
Yeah.
Can I get those
Yeah.
potion models? I'm proficient in
By
herbalism. kit. I
looking
wanna
at the
see if
armor,
I
can we tell
Okay.
what type of armor it is?
Okay.
Why don't you give me a
I give him the 2
Uh,
potion bottles. You said something about alchemy.
I have a herbalism kit, so I'm gonna try and
Nice.
figure out what that is.
So, roll a. Wait, hold on. Okay. Evens, it's going to be a chain shirt. Odds, it's going to be a breastplate. Evens.
Spins.
So,
So did it go from being something good to something lame?
no.
Kinda.
Nah.
No.
Why don't you give me a dexterity or history check or whatever appraisal on the armor?
I don't.
History,
have any
so 15.
15. You've seen this metal before because you come up from a merchant's background, and you, even though you dealt in art and stuff like that, you still used to work next to kind of the metallurgy. You've seen this type of metal before coming in and out because it's a favorite type of metal for elves. It is mithril chain shirt.
No way.
Just right
It
at
is.
the beginning.
It's a
Gross.
chain shirt, but if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks
It does not.
or has a strength requirement, the mithril version of the armor does not. So it is a
It's a
mithril chain shirt.
Chain shirt.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
And which of us would benefit most from such a thing?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Is it you?
Not
Who would-
necessarily. It's who
who would
needs
have-
defense better.
Wait, who? What?
Who would need defense
Who's
better?
proficient in it too?
Well, who's
What's the
got a
proficiency
Well-
on
And who
it?
It's-
found it?
It's a
That's a legit question. You
No,
wear
I don't-
metal armor.
Well, what are you
and
wearing
what-
right now?
I don't think I'm wearing any.
Put some clothes on, Aote. Jeez.
Whoa!
She's proud of her body.
Hey,
And I don't want to put on any armor because I have an amazing armor class because of who I am.
How you looking? I got a decent armor class right
I
now.
don't think
I'm
you
looking
had-
at armor class
you
at
never wrote
15.
anything.
But I have a high dexterity.
Leather armor.
For a wizard.
I
Yeah.
have leather armor on.
Because I have a
Do
draconic
you
soul, so my
can
scales
do
fall.
bards wear chain
Hell.
shirts?
Graham.
Bards, I think, can
They're one
wear
below me, I have 16.
light only.
Light only.
I think.
So
I would have to
Chain
double
shirt
check.
is what?
Bards, I think, are proficient in light armor.
Yeah. So
Sorcerers, none.
we would have to
So-
check, but
I'll check real
I
quick.
would say one of these two then.
But I'm pretty sure.
Who has
But-
lower defense? That means it.
okay. Well, I'll let you guys figure that
In the
out. Let's
cart it
keep
goes.
moving forward.
Yeah, we'll figure this out later, but
So,
We bard.
just to really
the
quickly
mouse.
move through what you guys find, because I know you guys are going to go, I want to look through every
Yeah.
door.
yeah, for sure.
The couples, you sort of see 2 dead bodies in here. There is another. They have like kind of a suitcase. It's not really a suitcase. It's more like a sack. You would assume it's filled with clothes in here, and the clothes are just covered in blood. One of them is actually laying on it. The other one is dead and kind of.
They
leaning
basically
against the
rampage through
wall.
this whole place, killing
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In this room, there is 2 beheaded people. There is 1 beheaded person in here, but
Their
there's
heads
no
are with the bodies.
there's no other second body there. And across the hall, where there's supposed to be an individual there, he's littered with small, short bow arrows. You can see he did not leave his bed. He was just littered with arrows inside of his bed.
So what I am led to believe is that in the middle of the night, while Mr. Halfway and Mrs. Halfway were getting kind of freaky, there was basically a home invasion of goblins and bugbear. They went around just kicking open doors and killing everyone in their sleep.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we
And then they
we
braided
killed them.
everyone for a
Very
while.
little mercy.
Well, we're missing 1 person, 2 people. One of the couples and his wife.
His wife is in the sink, we believe.
Okay, that's one of the missing people.
Does it? Yeah. So
And
does
the
it seem
blood
like
trail left outside. I think I remember from
Yes,
earlier.
it did. And I don't think I was able to tell how old it was. No, I sucked at it.
were the goblins eating people? Is that the impression we were getting too?
Probably 1.
Not sure. Do
Or
you wanna
whatever's
look-
in the rib
They
cage.
love eating raw
They ate
flesh
one.
and all.
We should
They
see if we
ate
can
someone.
track that blood trail downstairs.
Yeah, we better track the blood, but didn't you want to check out, see if you could
Yeah.
figure out what's in the potions
Can I
first?
try and see with my herbalism proficiency
Yeah. Go ahead.
what I can do? What role would that be?
Nature, I guess.
Where's nature?
Let's see, nature, or however. If you can make a justification, go ahead.
Can it be medicine?
Yeah. I guess.
Cool.
Modded 20.
Nice.
Dick.
What's
All
in our
right.
cool bottles?
Oil of slipperiness. This sticky black
Ooh.
I mean, just regular
Onion.
oil.
is thick
Yeah.
and heavy in the container, but it flows quickly when poured. The oil can cover a medium or smaller creature, along with its equipment and its wearing and carrying. 1 additional vial is required for category medium. It applies the oil, takes 10 minutes. The affected creature gains the effect of a freedom of movement spell for 8 hours. Alternatively, the oil can be poured on the ground as an action where it covers a 10-foot square, duplicating the effect of grease for that area for 8 hours.
Is it flammable?
If it's grease, yes.
All right,
Would you
so
make that
Molotov
argument?
Cocktail.
I would.
Just in case. Just in case. I want options.
Oil of
Freedom of
slipperiness
movement
times
is pretty
2.
good.
Cool.
And that's both.
I like to take one
2
of those.
bottles of it.
2 bottles.
Same time. Okay.
Yep. I'm not gonna even attest to why there's 2 vials of oil of slipperiness.
Oh God.
I look at
See,
the
you say that,
tavern
and
owner
yet
and
now
just
we're all thinking something.
shame.
Jesus.
I'm smiling.
Technically, it's lube. Would it be technically lube of slipperiness?
If his
Kinky.
wife wasn't dead, I would think he's very gross right now.
Look, it's, I think it's kind of sweet that after all these years, they still keep it fresh. I mean, who are we to judge?
They're private lives.
I look at my.
I untied the guy. I untied this
Well,
guy.
we already
We're-
did.
He's
yeah.
already untied.
Oh, he's already untied.
I'm
My
just
man.
not associating it with him anymore. Let's follow the
Can I
blood
take one of those
now.
vials?
Of course. Of course you can.
All right. So,
Freedom
Back
of
to
movement.
rest.
And I'll give the
Useful.
other one to Andrew because
Why
he...
do I look like I?
You're going to be like, goblins are chasing me. Wait, I got a great idea. And then you pour it, and then we have a hallway chase.
he's helping you kind of look into the rooms and stuff like that, and he notices that there's 2 rooms in here, and he says, I don't know where my money went. I don't know where anything is, but I still own this place, and you can stay the night.
Oh yeah, we can't run out the door and chase blood yet.
I mean, you can. I don't know how urgent your business is. I don't even know who you are or who sent you.
The Fox Guild.
That's a very good question.
I mean, we did say the guild sent us, but we did not
guild.
specify.
Yeah.
I
A guild,
specify it.
one of the guilds.
Fox Guild sent us.
Oh, so the foxes are concerned about my inn.
Concerned about everything that's happening after your location.
Oh,
Not so much your inn or you
Just
or
look at
human
you.
life or any of that stuff, but they sent us to investigate.
I look at him shadily like,
Somebody has fucked with their money. So,
Yeah.
Oh.
The only reason they remove.
yeah.
But we've
not
come
true.
to investigate the disturbances in the area, and
Oh.
none too soon, as we can, or a little late, maybe a little late.
A little late, a few days late.
Well, yeah,
But we
it's
were
only
only
been
told.
a few days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
I
few
think
days.
we acted quickly.
Goblins work fast. Do you have any idea? Did you overhear them talking? Do you know where they came from? Do you know where we might be able to find
Well,
more evidence?
Garf has been.
Garf.
Garf, they said his
Bugbear.
name several times. He was the big bugbear. And he was putting something, he was reading something. It must have. He said.
Shouldn't have killed him.
He said something about not knowing how to read.
He killed himself.
And then he
surprising.
slammed something on my bookcase.
Where's the bookcase?
Oh, it's right there. That bookcase right there.
Oh, this bookcase.
Take
right.
that paper.
Yes.
What
of
is it?
course.
There's a stacks of paper, like maybe 3 or 4 letters here.
Reading.
And they all say, Garf, come back. You need to finish your mission. You've done enough in halfway. Leave the goblins, come back. And then the next one says, Garf, you have 2 days before we send our group to go and behead you.
There's a sword there.
All right,
And-
so that's not good.
And then the next one is Garf, Nerf, and Durf should be there in 6 hours. Please return with them, or they have orders to kill you on sight.
oh,
Or after their conversation, anyways. And then the next one is the bottom one should have been the first one, and it says, "The operation is a go. Pink woman is in location.
Is there anything that says party on Garf?
Party on Wayne." It says actually. It's signed by Party on Wayne.
Well, let's take these letters. What can we get from the writing? Is it like jagged writing? Is it like nice writing?
It's nice. It's not. I mean, it's not like beautiful and eloquent or anything like that.
But
But
if he couldn't read, what could
Why would they send letters? Dude, do you know when he got these?
I was gonna ask.
literally how many
dated?
hours ago?
When did he try and read it?
he's been trying to read a letter a day.
Oh,
Who's delivering the
Why do
letters?
they keep sending couriers? Anyway, yeah, no, we got some people on the way. Now we got to
Yeah.
find the goddamn pink lady.
It's either
We have
tonight or
no time
tomorrow.
to long rest, I don't think.
Well, we can try.
We
It's
can try.
in
They're
6
coming to
hours.
us.
Because they might be coming tomorrow, like in the morning.
I can do my special Fey rest or whatever.
Yeah.
I
You
propose.
can fortify.
So I
Yeah.
say, I propose which room has I'll go with the guy. Which one of your rooms has the best view of the path?
That would have to be the room on the north side.
All right.
You could definitely see past the trees, and you could see, you could actually see the coast if you look very, very finely.
All right. I say
up
all of
an
us,
ambush.
including Mr. Middle-aged creepy man, Doog.
I don't like to be referred to that.
Not you.
Oh,
Doog. I say we hang out in this room, keep an eye, and then rest for a moment. We just
Yeah.
killed a shit ton of goblins, and I'm pretty sure Monk needs some time to heal.
Okay.
Unless you can maybe heal me a little bit more.
I
Maybe.
need you so
just
much.
in case. So you already did 5.
damn. How many times can I do that?
It's
we
Just
could
once
post
every long
watch.
rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have 5 points there. So he points to this. This is the one. This is the room that has the best view because it looks down onto the trail, kind of on a lattice or on a lateral there. And there's only one bed in this room, but there's two
side.
beds. There's 2 beds in this room. And he opens up both of those and he says, you know, it'll take a while for me to get the bodies out of the other rooms, but if you wanted to help me, we can build a pyre in the back. And
I guess we could help clean up a little bit.
I sit on his desk and start to meditate because I'm going to do my 4-hour elf meditation.
I
Sure.
go,
Yeah.
she'll be there for about 4 hours.
I'll help if there's things that I can help with after that. But
No, I
I'm
think-
doing
No, we
the
can
rest.
take,
I'm
yeah,
getting
you're
magic missile back.
More
so.
worth it when you take the rest. I think we just need to keep always someone on watch.
She gets very hangry.
I can take the
Yeah.
first watch.
I
Okay,
leave
so-
Tone to hang out with him on the windowsill.
So ladies will get rest. You'll take watch. I'll start like gathering bodies and kind of getting them off the floor and putting
Yeah.
them like and
so,
matching the heads to the bodies.
yeah.
Because this is what I do.
He's helping you as well, and he's helping you drag, and he takes you to the back. I didn't draw a back door, but there's going to be a back door through the kitchen. There's already kind of a pyre, and they put one body on the pyre already.
Oh, please don't be his wife.
Yeah, I ask him, do you recognize any of these heads or tails?
There's the one body is basically just a bunch of body parts.
Oh boy.
Is there a ring on that finger? Any of the fingers?
I think
You
it's
want to
bunch
do a
of
perception
different
check or an
Well, I just look like. Sure.
because you have to like
Yeah, I guess I just look for
Movement.
anything 14,
Yeah.
18, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
yeah.
That's harsh. Well,
So his
Yeah.
wife is passed. Is that what
Yeah.
we so we can confirm that? I say I'm sorry. I tell him you can look away. I'll move
He
him out.
says, he looks at you and he says, you don't realize the things that you have until they're gone.
Those are very wise words.
And I don't know what I can do.
Well, will you just pick up the pieces, not of your wife, like more like of your life, and I'll take care of the wife pieces. You worry about your life pieces. I am not very. I got a 3 persuasion.
Don't
Okay.
worry about your life pieces.
he's-
life
he-
pieces.
He's gonna look at you and he's got this weird look in his face and he's like, you're not a very good holy person, are you?
No, I am not. But we do what we can. So we'll clean up. We'll help you with whatever you need. If you won't mind us resting. Do you? Now, based on the timing of the letters, can we put together when to expect? Like, was one of them the next day, or 6 hours ago?
See, the problem is the letters aren't in exact
Like
order.
an order, so we don't.
And you don't know how long ago, and he's not even sure.
Right.
Because he's been sort of gagged and disoriented.
I'm also pretty sure he wouldn't send goblins to come get a bugbear.
true.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
just
guessing
another bugbear.
if it was 1 letter a day,
He's
then
been
that's
here.
at least 2. Like it has to be either tonight or tomorrow morning.
That's why we're watching.
Do we know if any of the goblins' names were Nerf and Durf?
I'm pretty sure that he did not send goblins to get a bugbear back. There is
Well, just
no
to
way.
go and like retrieve him.
No,
not
because they
like,
said they wanted to kill him.
they were off to.
Yeah,
he
orders
says
to kill him
he
if he
orders
doesn't
to kill
come
if he doesn't
fly.
go with them.
We need to ambush these guys and
Yes.
take them prisoner because they know more than any of these people that we.
So let's see if we can maybe board up the windows.
So I'm saying
stuff like that.
Let's board up that back door. Get them in through one door.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep watch on that window.
And let's
So-
set up some traps maybe.
Yeah,
Should
let's-
use that oil
We got some oil.
on
we
the ground right after the door maybe.
We start oiling up.
All right. So
Wait.
so you guys are gonna board up the back door entrance,
Yeah.
right? And you're gonna board up the
broken
window that you-
window.
that you
Yeah.
did. Okay. But you're gonna leave the western
Yeah.
western saloon doors.
Yep.
We don't want to just board that up too, or
No, I think we want to get them in through there, and
Okay.
maybe we can use
Just a
one
little-
of those flasks of oils
yeah, a
there.
little oil on the
I have a proposition.
Yeah.
I think we should tie up our little goblin friend, or at least not tie him up, but at least like ankle him or like chain him so he can't escape.
Why don't
if
we
he
just
looks there.
replace him with Mr. Halfway on the bed, gagged up?
No,
Well, do we need the goblin alive?
I am suspecting that they're gonna know that something's already happened, and I don't want them to think that we're already like waiting for them. So if he sees at least one living goblin, at least one,
But then wouldn't the goblin warn them?
not necessarily. He just has to look like he's in there. You can keep him gagged. He could be behind the bar. You can tie him to a bar stool behind the
We
bar.
can have
like
his
this.
back facing the door.
I like this. All right.
I
We're
try and
thinking-
get
If you want to ambush them.
try and get the carriage. I keep the carriage. I bring it
Yeah.
behind, put all the wine. I go, they stole all your wine. The wine, cheese. I secure the wine and cheese, and sausages, and art,
And one wagon wheel.
and wagon wheel.
We gotta have a spare.
Yeah,
Yes,
I took a spare. I was thinking ahead.
So you go and you load up the wagon and you
Bring it
park
around.
it.
Yeah, I park
up
it out of the way, or
out
at
of the
least
way.
in a way where it looks like the other wagons. You know.
Sure.
It looks.
That's easy, and then you guys start boarding up. I'm
Tired
wanted to
goblin
kind of
friend.
get through Duke's kind of pain. He's pretty much just stuck in the bar there, and he's just sitting down and he's looking through what looks to be a book. There might be some there's writings in it, and he's just kind of sitting there, and he has a glass of whatever he could find in the back, and so he
Nothing.
will
I
be.
took all the wine.
As you guys are boarding up everything, he's just sitting there.
I
Just,
tell him, you should probably go into one of the rooms, maybe get yourself,
Has it been 4 hours?
comfortable.
amongst everything, yeah. But now it's like evening.
Okay.
It's like been 4 hours, but now
Go
it's
rest.
like
Turn
10
goblin
hours,
out.
10 o'clock.
Right, but yeah, now
Yeah.
Althea's all good. She's got all the magic missiles back. And
In that time too, I want to take a short rest if that's possible.
Yeah.
I don't need to
Short
sleep,
rest.
so I will be on watch. But I also kind of want to sit with Doog because I feel bad for him, but I'm not good with making people feel better. I'm charismatic, but I don't know what to say, so I just kind of sit with him.
Sure. He's actually gonna, so because he said maybe you should go upstairs, so he's gonna go back to his room and where you're meditating. And so,
So let's see, can you
yeah.
put...
So it's gonna be, you two are gonna be doing.
I want to be behind.
Well, he was
Yeah.
keeping watch in the room in the top
she's
corner,
keeping
right?
watch now.
Oh, you're keeping
I'm
watch
gonna keep
now.
watch now.
I was gonna set up with my bow there.
And
You're asleep with the cheese and tune.
And she's keeping watch.
You're keeping, but that's the room you want to watch. out
that
of,
this
right?
is the watch room. This is the room with 2
keeping watch.
beds.
I'm not. I'm asleep.
Oh,
I
you're
need to
Yeah,
rest.
she's
You guys get
sleeping.
nothing out of me.
So you.
I better go watch, but I'm like, if you want to talk,
Well, someone should be up
did you-
there
did you
looking
go
out
back?
the window.
yeah.
There's no
if
window.
you
Well,
wanna
this
watch
is
it.
this is not the watch window. This
That's
is
the
the watch
watch
window.
Right, yeah.
Wait,
no.
where
So-
did
Then you'd be over here. Then
Yeah.
where did
if you
Dell
just-
crash in?
Right here.
So is someone looking out that window? Because that's sort of was the
This is
front
the
of
south.
place.
so-
in front of the place.
They're expecting something from the north.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so
I'm
like,
sort of metaing there, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, if you want to talk, follow me. But he wants to do his thing, so I go to watch.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna go to watch, and you two are.
Pickle juice is the word.
Well, we're resting, I guess, but we're kind of resting, I guess, at half watch.
Right.
Just kind of waiting.
You're resting kind of behind the bar,
Goblin.
drinking.
Goblin
I'm
tied to
assuming.
the front of the
Drinking.
bar.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do
Heavily.
that. Let's tie that goblin up. Can I just like puppet him?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
tie a little rope to his arms and just be like,
Yeah.
Still gag him though, so he's not warning.
All right. So I'm assuming you guys are just gonna wait. You two are just gonna wait there, or do you guys want to actually get into a bed?
I'm gonna wait. I'm good.
Well-
The short rest was enough for me.
okay, you got a short rest in. You healed enough. Okay.
All right. So you guys are waiting behind the bar. Do you guys want to like sit on one of the bar stools facing that way, or do you want to like just sit down behind the bar?
Be behind
Behind the bar.
Okay.
Should we, just in case they come in the morning, should we sleep and have them wake us up if something happens?
Yeah, I feel like we should probably, if it's like 10 o'clock at night and you're rested,
Yeah.
and you're semi-rested,
I'm resting right
She's-
now. I need
she's-
to
Yeah.
go full.
So it's
I'm a fae. I don't need to sleep. So.
it's all on you
Right.
then. Yeah, let's just sleep.
well, we
and,
sleep. Let's go up to a room
yeah,
and
wake us up if something
snuggle.
happens.
So you guys spend a couple hours, the two of you, kind of broing it up behind a bar, passing a bottle of wine back and forth,
Yeah.
getting to know each other and talking, and then you're like, let's just hit up a bed. And when you go upstairs,
Well, I don't want to sleep upstairs. I want to sleep there.
okay. So
I'll sleep upstairs.
you decide
Upstairs.
it's too uncomfortable because you need to don off your armor. So you just go
I'll
upstairs. And there's a couple rooms there. You just find a room. I'm just gonna say
in one of the headless rooms.
yeah. So but there's a second bed in here. You know that it's free. So you go in there, boom, and then
Can I nuzzle with Tone?
there's two beds there. So Tone looks at you like, anyways.
My animal
Okay.
handling now.
Fast forward a couple hours. People are sleeping. Someone who you're awake. So you would hear somebody walking down the stairs, and when you kind of peek out the door, you could sort of see Doog kind of walking down the stairs. You can see him from behind, and you hear and see a wagon coming from the north. And the wagon has two red-looking goblins that are like tall, wearing big, thick, heavy armor, kind of riding down. You only have a couple seconds to react. How would you like to do this?
I'm going to sneakily follow him.
Okay. Do you want to tell Doog what you saw?
But I thought Doog was walking down.
Yeah. But
No,
Doog was
I-
in this room.
He was in that room. No, I'm following him. He doesn't know I'm following him.
Okay.
I don't want him to.
All right. The
Do you want to
carriage.
tell the rest
You
of us
want
what
to
you
wake
saw?
one of us up as you come down?
Am I able to do that without
Maybe just to knock on the door
alerting
as you go.
Doog?
I don't know. You would
If
have
you-
to do a stealth check.
Yeah, I gotta do a stealth check.
Because if she comes out of that room, she could just kind of knock on the door. We'll kind of.
Sure.
Oh, I
Okay,
knock on
just
the door, I mean, something's
let's
going
move quick here. And
16, so plus some sort of stealth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's
It's at least a +2. At least an 18 or
To
something.
dexterity.
It's my dexterity.
And
Yeah,
you
it's
want
+2.
to just knock on the door
Yeah, it's +2.
or open the door
so
just really
18.
quick.
Yeah, just crack it.
Uh,
The mouse. Here's
You
it.
you
Yeah.
say something really under your breath, and Duke goes, "Huh? What's happening? What's the matter?" And as soon as you warn them, that's when you hear them open. Two guys open the saloon doors,
They got there quick.
and they say, "Griff, where are you? Get out here right now!"
What do they say?
And
Goblin.
you
The
wake
goblin
up.
with the goblin.
You wake up, and that's when we will end episode 5, right with two fully armored, goblin-y red guys right
Slipping
there.
on some sex loot.
Slipping. Yeah, did you put it on the floor?
Yeah.
Right in front
All
of
right,
the door.
perfect. And we will see you guys next week for that awesome encounter.